Alright, let's get back in the thick of it. Let's do this. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the bizarre one, Goldust. I am starting to find my feet with this game, the controls. Obviously, the Hammerlock is an ever-present threat. But yeah, I've won. I struggled a bit with Farouk. Beat Ahmed Johnson twice and Owen Hart with total blowouts, which is a good feeling. Um, so let's see how Goldust fares. My main focus was for my first move to not be a Hammerlock. And I think, guys, I might have cracked this. I'm all about that backbreaker. Guys, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. What I'd quite like to do is figure out how I threw Ahmed Johnson out the ring 3 times in a row and haven't been able to do that again since. But these are the mysteries of life, you know. There it is. Old Faithful. Steve Austin gets in trouble. He goes for a Hammerlock. I appreciate Dustin Runnels' commitment to the bit with that little high-pitched scream we heard there. Oh man. Oh, it did. He's focused on my neck. That's what a heel move. Steve Austin with his history of neck issues, and do you know, in this game, I believe there is an option to turn off swearing. So you heard that the fan used, say, ass. Basically, I believe there is an option to turn that off if you're like lame and don't like swearing. I generally do swear a lot more than I have been in these videos in real life. I don't know what I'm going for there. You know, you can see him doing like a little kind of stutter step, like he's setting up a move. I'm excited to find out what the move is. If Goldust stops blocking me and reversing my Hammerlock. How dare he? Steve the Hammerlock Austin will not stand for such sacrilege. Throw him around the ring.
He stays down. Steve Austin has him at his mercy. Into the ropes. There they go.
If you recall, I did master running and climbing the ropes, so maybe we'll try a little of that. Man, he's countering my Hammerlock. He's very technically proficient as Goldust, you know. That was always sort of the gimmick, wasn't it? That, you know, it's a bit Doink the Clown, really, that with the sort of wackiness. Man, I'm just running into dropkicks, and that's fine.
Mixing it up.
I'm trying to. There's been a lot less Hammerlocks, a lot fewer Hammerlocks, I should say. I'm loving that backbreaker in this match so far. Right, let's have a look at the move list quickly and see what we've got. So, throwing out of the ring, I think might be sort of predicated on how close I am to the ropes when I do a slam, because I believe it was like that top move, that left X that does a whip. I believe it was that I was pressing to like body slam him out of the ring, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was just lucky, you know, and it was kind of ring placement that decided that for me. So let's try gut wrench. Let's try that.
They go at it. Say hello to the floor.
Maybe I need to just stop messing around and just beat the guy, because he's kind of putting up a good fight here. Is Goldust.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in him. Is that right, Steve? Here we go. Gut wrench powerbomb. Not a move Austin's famed for, but and another. don't think I've ever done a Samoan drop before. Let's go for the cover. Get a bit of drama. Get a near fall. Oh, that was close. I almost beat him in record time for me, anyway. So let's try. Oh, and then in the tie-up, I like that brainbuster that I hit Owen Hart with a couple of times. Let's try the brainbuster. Oh, textbook, folks. I'm getting this, man. You can hear my confidence grow, I'm sure, and what a lovely feeling that is. I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed about the whole like playing it on easy mode thing. Like I'm starting to feel like I maybe should have gone harder. I am still sort of vaguely optimistic that it will, the difficulty will ramp up as I move up the pyramid. But in the event that it doesn't, I am already thinking I'm probably going to play challenge mode twice and do it again as like a different character with a different finisher. And see if the other finishes are any easier to do than the freestanding Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, Thez press! That's awesome. So that's run and triangle. Let's try that again. I enjoyed that very much. Oh, there we go. Classic Steve Austin. I'm loving this. I'm having a really good time playing this game. And then finally, that was the wrong thing, Stephen. Stomping a mud hole, walking it dry. One more Thez press for luck, and then I'm gonna hit him with the stunner. Or that's the plan anyway. Famous last words. Okay, and Stone Cold Stunner, just like that. So yeah, I do really want to learn how to do the freestanding stunner. I think maybe my button pressing my fingers aren't nimble enough to get to the buttons all in time. But that was another total blowout, and I at this point I'm hoping the game gets harder because as I say, it's a little embarrassing that I'm winning all these. I really thought I was going to struggle. I really thought it would take me a longer time to get a hand of the controls, but I guess this is a almost 30-year-old game designed for children, so it was never going to be that difficult. I don't know why I was expecting the worst. Time for another grudge match, it looks like, guys. That was a cool promo. That was a lot better than the Ahmed Johnson one, where I just did not understand a word he said. The grudge matches, I think they are all sort of gimmick matches. So, like the Ahmed Johnson one, there was weapons lying around. There is cage matches in this game too, so I'm confident we'll see a steel cage match at some point, which that'll be fun trying to figure out how to climb the cage and not just throw myself off of it. But oh, here we go. It's like I'm psychic. So I'm gonna have to just beat him up, and then until I can escape. This might be a good time to master the Irish Whip, though, right? Like that feels kind of appropriate. There it is. Let's bounce him off the cage a few times and see if that gives us. Oh yeah. And a clothesline to the back. See, I've mastered the Thez press now, so that's going to replace the Hammerlock as my go-to move. Maybe he will reclaim his sort of actual name of Stone Cold Steve Austin and no longer be Steve the Hammerlock Austin. God, I am kicking his ass, aren't I? What a guy. Oh, there we go. Mankind with that infamous technical prowess. And a brainbuster. I got cocky, that's what happened there. As soon as I get cocky, it all falls apart. I need to stay humble. The whip to the cage is... I mean, it feels like a dirty trick, right? I'm sure at some point he will counter that. But I think it's appropriate that this steel cage match is more of a brawl than the other matches.
It wasn't beauty that killed the beast. It was my mental block.
I think it's appropriate that it's more of a sort of physical fight, you know, more punches, more kicks, more shots to the cage, because it's a steel cage match. I do need to do
Locking
some
horns
grapples though
now.
at some point. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
My patented hammerlock.
Tangled
Patented.
up now.
And another.
He's
Have
just
that.
all over it.
See, kayfabe wise, I need to work on his arm so he can't use the mandible claw. But as you can see, I am working on the wrong hand, because it's not the one with the weird little glove thing on it. But that's okay.
Mankind
We
goes
won't hold
for
that
life.
against Steve.
The
Maybe he can't tell
crowd
left from right. You know, I
loves it.
struggled with
Stone
that
Cold Steve Austin
in the
has
first
one of the
match.
greatest
So
followings in the WWF. He threw him like a sack of potatoes. Mankind
he's
up close
resilient.
and
He is
personal with
resilient.
the
I'll give him that.
man. Close quarters.
My plan basically is to get him into a decent stun. You know, like I'll need to get him down to like orange or red, and then when he's stunned, I'm going to try and figure out how to work the climb the cage. I'm basically hoping that it's the same controls as climbing the top rope, which was L2 to climb
Oh,
the top rope.
hell
So I'm hoping it's the
yeah!
same as that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pause and Google it
Mixing it
and
up.
edit that bit out of the video.
He's going to pull that arm out of the
And
socket.
if anyone asks, I didn't Google it. I just knew.
Let's get it on.
To the oh man! In this match,
Mankind was taking the
going for
spotlight from
hammerlocks has been
Steve
replaced by
Austin.
going
The shoes
for
on the other
whips
foot
to the
now.
cage.
A falling headbutt.
He keeps doing that. You know, I knock him down and then he just immediately sort of gets back in it when he gets up. You know, takes me
What's
down.
up with this crowd? I can hardly hear myself talk.
I'm not going to trash Mick too much. Like I love trash talking my opponents, but I love Mick Foley. He's my guy.
Austin is taking him to the cleaners.
I don't know how I did that. I think he went for a run and I countered his run. I think because I've never done that backbreaker before.
Look painful.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Okay, and Samoan drop, and then okay with the tie up. Let's see if we can do. Let's do a power bomb. That's a pretty cool move. Again, it's not one Stone Cold would ever use in real life, but it's a cool move. And I nailed it. Okay, let's try.
Tell me when it's over.
There we go. Okay, L2 is climb. And can I just climb out? Is it that easy? Okay, so I just jumped off the cage. That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe he has to be in red. Maybe it's like a, you know, like with a stunner. You know, you have to have them in red to hit your finishing move. Maybe you have to have them in red to leave the cage. That seems wrong though. Like it seems like I should be able to just leave the cage whenever I damn well please.
The crowd is on its feet. Steve Austin knows what they want to see.
I mean, that was cool if nothing else. It did get me closer to victory, but I enjoyed it. Oh, he's red. You know what it's time for? That's an overhead. That's right, the patented Steve Austin overhead belly to belly suplex.
Tangled up now. Belly to belly sideways. They tie up. Belly to belly sideways.
He's good. Oh, he stunned me again. Mick is very resilient. Like I keep saying it, but like that seems. I don't know how much they put into the characters in that way, of like giving them personality traits. But in general, it seems like Mick recovers extremely quickly every time I do something. So I've stunned him. He's in red. Can I now just climb out the damn cage? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So yeah, I didn't press anything different the second time, so it must literally just be he has to be in red. No total blowout this time. I just win, which is fine. I'll take that. I'm not gonna nitpick. He's kind of staring off into the lights there. He's wonderstruck by what he's achieved here today. So yeah, those grudge wins don't move me up the pyramid. They don't get me any closer to being champion, but they sort of elongate the challenge mode, and they add a little bit of personality to the game, which I really appreciate. Um, so yeah, and I do wonder, like, if I lose that grudge match, does Mick take my place and I get bumped back down 2 spots, or is it literally just that I stay where I am and he